classic sci-fi question. All right, let's check it out. So, Stephen, will we ever have the ability to travel backwards in time? I'm thinking not, simply because if we ever did obtain that ability, we would have met somebody by now from the future.
One might hope that we could warp space-time, so that one could go off in a rocket and come back in the past. But I have shown that this is not possible, if energy density is always non-negative.
Okay. Maybe that's a big if. All we have to do is create negative energy density stuff. Then we'll all be able to travel backwards in time. What?
Well, I've done this show a few times now, and I think this is the one where I really do feel the dumbest. Like, what is non-negative energy density?
Yeah, actually, I'm not even completely sure myself.
What is non-negative energy density?
So, yeah,
I feel like we should.
oh, yeah, Micho, yeah, come on. It's got your name on it.
On Star Trek, it's called dilithium crystals, which make warp drive, wormholes, and time travel possible. For a physicist, it is negative matter and negative energy. Things that fall up rather than falling down. Now, a black hole has positive energy. Energy to rip the fabric of space-time, but it's unstable. It collapses back on itself. You need negative energy or matter to keep it open. That's why Hawking made a very famous theorem showing that wormholes, showing that time machines require negative energy to keep the black holes and things like this from collapsing again. It is anti-gravitational, repulsive, and that's what prevents the black hole from collapsing all the way.
Okay, so how are we going to create negative energy?
Negative energy already exists. If I have an advanced civilization, much more powerful than our civilization today, they could make large quantities of negative energy and perhaps go backwards in time and become masters of the universe. So you could create wormholes to go across the galaxy, and go backwards in time, witness the Big Bang.
That would then enable backwards time travel.
That's right. In fact, Stephen Hawking himself has shown this theorem, showing that the only way to go backwards in time is to have negative energy, energy below the zero of the ordinary vacuum.
So how do you avoid getting into a whole Martin McFly and Mum situation?
Because the river of time forks into two rivers into a multiverse. So when you go backwards in time to save Abraham Lincoln from being assassinated at the Ford Theater, it's someone else's Abraham Lincoln that you just saved. You cannot alter your own past. Quantum mechanics says that time itself can fission. Time itself can become a multiverse of parallel universes.
Right, didn't Hawking once come up with
a
backwards time travel conjecture so that you don't have this Marty McFly problem?
Chronology, protection, conjecture.
And what does that protect?
It protects the order of causal events so that you are unable, even if there exists mathematically on paper the possibility to go back in time, you can't kill your mother before you were born because that would be inconsistent.
Okay, so Micho is going to get around that by saying time forks.
That's right. According to the quantum principle, time is constantly forking so that our universe, being a bubble that expands, can actually become a multiverse like in a soap bubble. So a soap bubble bath. Think of lots of bubbles bifurcating, colliding with each other.